Okay, I'm here with Ayla Curtis. Ayla is an SES volunteer in Brisbane, and she's one of our extreme weather heroes. Hi, Ayla! So tell us, you have just been involved in the cleanup for the accident that happened. What was that like?
I was sent up to Kawana on the Sunshine Coast there was 3 people from my group, and I think probably about 60 other volunteers from Brisbane and Sunshine Coast, all around the area actually.
From the SES. Wow.
From the SES. And what we had to do was basically shovel oil off the beach into bags.
Right.
Yep. So we had a 5-hour shift that started at 8 and went till about 1. We got to wear these really funky white contamination suits, which are incredibly hot.
X-Files.
Yeah, it was like that.
Great.
We got massive gumboots and gloves. Had to wear face masks because it's poisonous.
There's a real health risk, isn't there?
Yeah.
Was there wildlife kind of there while that was happening?
We didn't see any, however there was areas where they knew that turtles laid their eggs, so I think the animal protection agencies went in there and found them and looked after them.
Okay.
My team that I was with, we were just on a flat beach shoveling. Other teams were scrubbing rocks, so they probably would have encountered more animals and at least vegetation.
Yeah, fair enough. And I mean, I guess in some ways, one of the risks here is Southeast Queensland exposure to storm surge and major kind of severe weather events. Lots of boats, big shipping zone off the shore here.
Lots of traffic.
Do you think we need to kind of prepare for this kind of thing happening again?
Definitely. There's going to be more cyclones, maybe more regulation about traffic in the area, or I guess some sort of better protection set up to protect the environments. Like Moreton Island is still being cleaned now.
Yeah, but apparently it's 75% clean, which is not so bad. I mean,
they think it's mostly going to be done by Easter, but maybe have more volunteers to help with cleanups like this. Like obviously we don't want it to happen again, but if there's going to be more
and how did it feel? Did it feel like a good thing to be part of the response? Because I know a lot of people wanted to help and they actually couldn't because they didn't have the right gear, they didn't have the training, they didn't.
Well, there was I've actually spent a lot of time on that beach,
really
up in Kawana. So it was good to be able to help clean it up basically because I enjoyed it so many times. But yeah, we were in these ridiculous outfits in the middle of the day, and I've never ever sweated so much in my life. It was really gross. But there was massive risk of heat stroke as well, so it was maybe 20 minutes of shoveling and then 10 minutes of just drinking water, and then so it was a really slow process.
Hard effort.
Yeah, big effort. But yeah, it was just really amazing to clean up our little patch of beach, and also just to see how many people helped out, all the volunteers that showed up on a Sunday morning. Oh, that's wonderful.
And we should take an opportunity to find you a job. So you are a recent, brilliant UQ graduate, all kinds of skills. Ayla looking for work like most of her generation.
Searching for meaning and purpose. I'm sure I'll find it.
What kind of stuff are you looking for?
It's really hard to say. Like, I'm happy doing my volunteer stuff. If I could get paid to do that, it'd be fantastic. But it's not going to happen. I'd really like to do something in the green movement. I think anything else will kind of just be boring to me or not worthwhile.
You're interested in renewable energy, aren't you?
Sure.
Yeah, right. Okay.